In terms of the first year that you've been here, now, I think it was 4th of October was when you actually got the job. Keeping the club up last season, going to Wembley where you are now, could you have asked for much more from when you first came in?
No, not at all. I think when I first come to the club, probably on and off the pitch, it wasn't in a position where the club wanted to be. We had to see off relegation, which we did. We took the club to Wembley, which we took an unbelievable following of fans, and that for me was a real positive to know that we have an absolute phenomenal fan base of fans that made my job quite easy to sign a new contract and rebuild a team that right now is full of trust and endeavour, and a team that these loyal fans are proud of, and that's my job, and I'm absolutely delighted with how the year has panned out, really.
What are your chances of going up this season? And if you were to go up, I presume that would be your best managerial thing to kind of date, really.
Without doubt, I think taking Newport to Wembley last year was an honour and a very proud day. But if we could get this club promoted and get it back in the league, then that would be the pinnacle of my career so far, player or managing. It would be an unbelievable feat and a fantastic achievement.
I think you were starting out in your first pro season with Southend.
The year that the club,
this club went down, went out of business. Obviously you wouldn't have seen that back then, but you have experienced it at Rushden, is that right? You've kind of seen firsthand what that kind of thing can do to a club. First of all, how bad is that to go and see, and also how well has this club done to come back to where they are now?
Well, I think people from outside the club won't understand the effects and that it has on people. Emotionally, physically, financially, it's heartbreaking. You've got to realise that at this level, as it is in all levels, but there's a greater togetherness and a lot more people that volunteer their services free of charge. They've put a lot of work and a lot of effort in, and to see a club fold and lose their status of a club is demoralising. And for Newport have had a fantastic rise. It's took a little bit longer than they probably hoped or when they started out. But for us to be where we are now, sitting on top of the top league in non-league football, is a fantastic achievement, and I think it's for a lot of hard work that people have put in over a long amount of years at this football club, and a lot of time and effort, and I think it's fully justified and fully deserved.
When you first came in, did the kind of spectre of that hang over the club, or is it something that you perhaps haven't sensed since you've been
No,
here?
I think they've lost that. I think that probably in the early days they probably would have thought 5-10 years, probably like AFC Wimbledon, that they would get their league status back, but yeah, it's a tough order. But no, there's no hang up, there's no expectation or a feel that we should be a league club. I think we realise now we've got to earn that right. This is a real tough league, a fantastic league, and as we know that anyone comes out of this league always goes on to success at the league above or one above that. So no, there was no expectation or no sort of hangover. I think everyone's just delighted to be in a new ground now that is worthy of the football we're playing, and hopefully we can get back to where the club was previously in the Football League.
And finally, I believe that you trained at Stoke yesterday, that Mr. Pulis has been kind of helping out.
He does, yeah. No, he obviously is a Newport lad, and he was a previous manager of mine at Portsmouth, and they're fantastic. They allow us the facilities there. Fantastic for us as a club to go there and train, and we thank them for that, and we've been pretty lucky there. But whenever we've trained there, we haven't lost, so hopefully that can continue.
And you use that whenever you're playing, in any any game?
Well, mostly, yeah. As long as it fits in with Stoke, they allow us to do that, and I think that shows that the bigger clubs are willing to help the smaller clubs, and that's fantastic.
Great. Thank you very much indeed.
No
All
worries.
the best.
Thank
Cheers.
you.